All right, Jake, can you pronounce your last name for our
this
group?
on here. Sorry about that.
Yeah, is it Retzlaff or Retzlaff?
Retzlaff. Well, I don't really care, but
So what is Retzlaff?
I say Retzlaff.
Yeah. Retzlaff?
Yeah, Retzlaff.
Okay, all right, good.
It's not a big deal to me. I'm whatever you want to call me. I'm cool. Yeah.
What led you to decide to choose Tulane in this recent recruitment?
Yeah, I think that the guy you just talked to a couple minutes ago, Coach Summerall, he recruited me out of junior college first to Troy. And I remember leaving Troy, and I knew I was going to make the decision to go play at BYU. But I was talking to my dad, leaving that visit. I was like, man, I'd play for that head coach someday, given a different situation. And it's crazy how everything comes full circle. And so now I'm here with him.
Was it a competitive situation? Did you have other options you were strongly considering?
Yeah, I think so. There was a few other options, of course, but I think that from the first phone call, from when I first talked to him, and you guys know him, he's as real as it gets. And he's just straight up. He's an amazing coach, amazing person, amazing human being. Looks out for everybody around him. I mean, I knew that he's a guy I wanted to be around, and so looking at every option I had, I was yeah, I like Tulane. So that's why I'm here.
How have you liked the adjustment so far? I mean, obviously you've only been here for a week, but yesterday Coach told us that you were doing very well for only being here for a week, so it must have been a smooth transition so far.
Yeah, it's been great. I mean, it's actually funny because I had to get my car shipped out here because I flew out here. And so Coach Colin was my Uber meal partner and Coach all that. We went for 4 days there. So, but that was great. No, the acclimation's been awesome. Coaching staff's been great. The team is awesome, man. You can tell this is a Coach Summerall team. It's a team. Everybody, you don't walk by a guy without dapping him up or giving him a fist bump in the hallways, whether it's going to meals or whatever, in the locker room, whatever. So that's been awesome. The guys have been nothing but great to me. Every guy on the team, and especially in the quarterback room.
Is this a great opportunity for you, just kind of a fresh start, everything you've kind of been through on and off the field? Do you almost kind of look at this as kind of a mental and physical reset in some kind of way?
Sure, yeah. I mean, it's a new opportunity. It's a new chapter. Whatever happened in the past, happened in the past. But no matter what, this is a new chapter in my life. So I'm excited to attack it and excited to make the most of it.
Past practice, how do you kind of work on the chemistry and just familiarity with 100-something new guys?
Yeah, something I do every day is I try to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner with a new guy. Just try to talk to him, get to know him. Names is tough, man. Names has been killing me. I mean, it's probably 200 names in the building I'm trying to learn. I'm a weekend. I'm doing okay. I'm getting better every day. Just learning. Hey, what was the guy's name who just caught that ball? What was it? And so getting other receivers quickly, O-line quickly. Obviously, those guys are important, but it's been a fun adjustment, and it's definitely a game within the game.
How is the adjustment? Coach talked about the clap count versus the verbal count. I'm sure you've done verbal at some point, but he said you all were a clap count team, and that's kind of a little bit of an adjustment for you.
Yeah, no doubt, but I've been cadenced in high school and then in junior college twice, and so getting to the clap was an adjustment, and coming back to it is different, but it's just a quick adjustment that needs to be made, and it's I don't think it's a huge deal. Coach is always on me, and they're always making sure I'm doing everything as right as I possibly can for day 3, like you said. So it's just an adjustment. Just is what it is. It's not a huge deal to me.
What's it like in the quarterback room, and how much, obviously it being a 4-man competition, how much have they kind of invited you into that, I guess?
Yeah, the guys are awesome. I mean, I'm jealous of Caden. He's got way better hair than me. I mean, but no, the guys are great, man. I mean, all of them, Don and Brendan, all 3 of the other guys, they're just awesome dudes, and they made it easy. It's just everything, man. They're just first couple of days I barely know the dudes, and I'm sitting next to them and whatever, and then eventually we're warming up to each other, and now it's great. For only being a week, I mean, I know those guys pretty well. I feel at this point it's cool. Caden's went to Mission Viejo High School and played against my high school in high school, and he's from Huntington Beach. I went to junior college in Huntington Beach. He's got a Beach Boulevard tattoo on his bicep. I've been down Beach Boulevard countless times. That's cool. Just talking to other guys, we're all from somewhere else, so that's cool. We just talk about comparing the old stuff to the new stuff and the adjustments and stuff like that. It's good. All these guys have been here within the last year, so they're all, I've already done what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to make that process faster, obviously. So just talking to them, they're awesome, super receptive, super helpful.
How hard is it to digest an entirely new system in a month?
It's fun, man. It's awesome. It's a grind. I mean, it's late nights for sure. I wish I got more sleep, but that's the way it is. And so, but it's awesome, man. I mean, Coach Cody's great. He'll let you know what he's thinking. There's no doubt about that. The guys help me out a lot, and it's just I don't know. It's just hours and hours of studying. It just I don't know. It's hard, yeah, but it just is what it is. At this point for me, it's just I'm just gonna grind it out. I'm just gonna grind it out. So that's kind of how I feel about it.
You're still taking one class online for BYU that you need to graduate?
4 total. I'm already done with 2 of them.
Okay.
So I got one done before I got here, and then got another one done my first couple days here. So I still got 2 more. So yeah, it's a grind.
What do you think makes you a good fit for this offense?
I just think like I bring a lot of versatility to the table, right? I've done it all throughout my career. I mean, in high school I ran a lot of zone read stuff and a lot of quick action pass, and like there's a lot of that in this offense where it's quick action pass, and there's also the pro style like hard play action drop back stuff, and I did a lot of that in my past at BYU and junior college. And so like, yeah, I feel like my journey's been kind of wild, going from high school, COVID, and then junior college 1, then junior college 2, then to BYU finally. Like I've learned a bunch of different offenses, and so like I'm lucky. I've had a lot of amazing coaches in my career, and so because of that, like I've gotten a lot of good coaching. So I'm just picking pieces from every single coach I've ever had and trying to put it together here, and then obviously talking to Coach Craddock and Coach D'Angelo, like and polishing all that stuff up. So yeah.
You talked about your relationship with Summerall. This is a program that's been to 3 straight conference championships. Pratt had success. Mensa kind of came out of nowhere. How much did that weigh on the decision to come here? I mean, there was a time when this was like a 2-10 program that nobody wanted to come to.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at my background, like I'm too used to winning games. In high school, I played on a really good team, and junior college, my record's pretty good, and like last year 11-2. So like I'm used to the success, and so like that's a big deal to me. Is like I don't want to go anywhere and have personal success and the team doesn't do very well. Like that's not my priority. My priority is team success and winning games, and so I think that's super important for a quarterback. It's team over you no matter what, and so like. Me coming to a program that wins games is obviously super important, and something that Coach talked about in my first team meeting here is like high tide raise all ships. And so like if you're a good player on a really good team, you're going to be even better and looked at even better. If you're a good player on a not a very good team, you're going to be lower no matter what. And so high tide raises all ships, and so I hope to be one of the ships raising the tide.
I'm sure you're excited, but any nerves for the season coming up and you're still settling in here?
No, I don't. Honestly, I don't have time to worry about the season. I'm worried about the next day, and so like I'm just grinding everything out. The next day, the next day, the next day, the next thing. The next day is ambitious. It's the next thing for me. Like it's just figuring out what the next thing I got to do is, what the next thing I got to learn, what the next meeting is, what I'm doing in my off time. Like it's, I mean, off time's a joke, right? I don't really have much of that, but yeah, like I don't have time to have the nerves for the season right now because we're worried about ball right now.
Jake, give me a major difference between Provo, Utah, and New Orleans, Louisiana.
Oh my gosh. I mean, like I stepped into a different world, like a different galaxy. Like this is polar opposite. Like Provo, I'm used to those big, beautiful mountains, walking out to practice every day. We got that big, beautiful sun and the humidity. I'm soaked right now. Like I haven't sweat this much in my life. Like that's been a little bit of a difference. Like I've never actually worn a wristband on my throwing arm, and like I didn't even know why people did it, like truthfully, until I talked to one of my quarterback coaches coming out. He's like, yeah, you're gonna end up with one of those wristbands. Well, it's day 3 and I got my wristband. So like the sweatband, it's been great though. But it's a fun adjustment for sure. Like I wish, honestly, I was here sooner and had a little more time to look around a little bit. I did have the opportunity to be here for the Super Bowl, so I was here for that weekend and got to experience the Super Bowl in New Orleans. So that was a cool deal. But yeah, I'm excited to be at the city, and I hear from everybody there's a lot of support in this football team, and so I'm excited to embrace that.
Following up, did you have a family connection, or why did you decide to come to New Orleans for the Chiefs Eagles game?
Yeah, so for that game, actually, Robert Kraus Foundation decided to have me out to speak on a panel for just like an inclusion panel for Jewish and Black athletes, and it was a really cool panel I was on. I was on with some awesome people: Nancy Lieberman, Leonard Fournette, Greg Joseph, being a Jewish kicker in the NFL, and Robert Kraft spoke, and it was an awesome opportunity to go and talk to the people, young people at we were at Xavier University, and we talked to some other professionals were there too. It was a really cool experience, and the benefit of that is I got to come out a day early and kind of do what I wanted to do, and that was like a lot of amazing things. Like I went and did some really fun things and got to see some really fun people. Like one guy that was actually a family friend back home is Bryce Young, and so I was with him a little bit out here and stuff, and so it was a really fun experience. And so it was a cool way to little did I know it was going to be my dip into my future, right? So it was fun.
I know you're proud of your Jewish faith and heritage. Yeah. Were you aware of the high population in Tulane? Was that a factor at all in coming here?
I mean, sure, it's a fact. I mean, it is what it is, right? It's a cool deal. Like, it's so opposite. I mean, at BYU, I was one of 2 Jews on campus, straight up, and it was I was thinking about starting a Jewish club, and me and one other guy could just go eat a lot of expensive meals with whatever budget they give us or something. But for a full club, pretend there's a lot of us in it. But no, that club would be a lot bigger here, and I think that's awesome, man. Like my faith is super important for me, and so like that fact just made it so much sweeter to come here. You know what I mean? Like it was just a cherry on top, the gravy on top, whatever you want to call it. Like it just made for an amazing experience. Like, and I'm excited to explore it. Like I said, like with a lot of things, I haven't had the ideal time to explore it, but I am looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to getting to a Shabbat dinner around here, getting to do all those things and meet people. I've already been put in contact with like local rabbis and stuff like that. So I'm excited to explore that part of Tulane, no doubt.
And in the era of NIL, you could almost capitalize on that around here, right?
Yeah, who
like
knows?
T-shirts or whatever.
Yeah, who knows? I did that at BYU. Hopefully I can do that here too. Yeah, that'd be a cool deal. Let me know if you guys have any ideas. I've heard a couple. What do we got?
Well,
I mean, Julane's Julane. Everybody knows that one. But I heard Bayou Jew also.
Yeah, heard that?
I don't know. Yeah, that was I think that was the best one I've heard so far. But yeah,
Well, I heard something about you. Someone was exploring with a T-shirt that said like the Shalom shotgun or something like that.
Yeah,
'cause you know,
probably.
football's on Saturdays.
That's pretty good. I like that.
Yeah. Have you had a chance? I don't know. I wondered if you felt comfortable discussing anything about the circumstances. Like, is there anything that you want to set the record straight about on that, or would you rather leave that alone?
Nah, I'm just worried about where my feet are. Like, I'm just worried about this next chapter of being at Tulane and winning football games, and that starts with fall camp, and that starts with what's right in front of me. And so, like, I'm focused on that. And so, yeah, that's how I feel about it.
Did you see Coach Sataki the other day? He was very complimentary of you and your journey and going forward. Did you see that? Did you have any reaction to his?
I've talked to Coach Kalani a lot. Like, he's not just a coach to me. He's a real like mentor, a true friend. Like, he's a loved one in my eyes. He's family. That guy, I have so much respect for that coach. I've actually like getting to know him and Summerall. Like, they are actually so similar in their coaching styles and what they do. And so it's really cool. You got the Utah version of Summerall over there. And so that's another thing that made Summerall so appealing to me is a lot of the same virtues and the same things that guide this program are so similar over there, and so that's what helped. Like Coach Kalani and honestly that entire staff over there, that's family. That is what it is. The circumstances where the circumstances are, and I left, and I mean I told those guys I left. I was like, any one of you call me anytime, I'll pick up. Like I don't care what I'm doing, I'll pick up no matter what. Those are my brothers over there till the end, and they all know that. And so I'm excited to see their future and see their success. I've talked to those guys and said I'm watching you guys. Like I guarantee you, if I got a chance, after one of our games to throw on a BYU game, I will, because we always play early games, right? And they play all 8-15 kicks, and so like I'm excited to watch them play. I'm excited to watch whatever quarterback gets out of that quarterback battle to lead those guys down that team. I got a lot of love for that program over there at BYU. It was an amazing place. It made me an amazing human being. I feel like it helped me grow in so many ways on and especially off the field. It helped me connect stronger with my faith than ever before, because I was in a place where it was so faith-oriented that it was just right in front of you, and the law of attraction. If you're talking about thinking about it, you're going to grow in that way. And so like it was an incredible experience in that fact where, when you're in junior college, you're worried about playing football and getting to the next level. Like it was so easy for me to like put Judaism on a back burner, and like for me to be able to go to a place like that said, no, this is going to be a huge part of your life. Honestly, whether you like it or not. And I was like, well, I love it. Let's do it. And so that place was transformative for me. Like I said, I got family there. That is a family place. Like I'm so much rooting for their success. I can't wait to see what they do. But at the same time, like I said, I am where my feet are, and I'm excited to bring this program, and win a lot of ball games this year.
All right, last one right here.
How did you deal with the prospect of being a non-scholarship player initially? I mean,
So in the NIL era and all that stuff, like there's obviously like insane things going on, right? Like with the amount of figures that get thrown public, even though they're private, so who knows what's what and all these things. Like, but for me, like my goal is to make it to the next level and play in the NFL. And when it comes to money, like you go make a lot more money in NFL than you do playing college football, whatever position you play. And so like for me, like I'm not sitting here worried about like, oh, he's getting this much, he's getting that much. Like I know that I'm gonna get what I deserve, and hopefully at the next level. And if that means like sacrificing a little bit of money in my side where other guys might be getting more, like so what? Like let's go win football games. Like I think that a guy who was like really cool the way he did that is like Tom Brady, man. He was never the highest paid or even close to the highest paid quarterback in the NFL, but I think he's the consensual best quarterback ever, right? Greatest quarterback of all time. And so like that's like a real thing that I don't think is talked about enough. Where like you got to build a team around you regardless. Like, and so if that means like you don't live as lucrative and somebody else gets to, it's like duh. Like that's how I feel towards the whole deal. And so like being a walk-on, I love it, man. It's another chip I get to wear on my shoulder. I think as you guys continue to watch me and watch me play on the field, I love to play with that high energy, that chip on my shoulder, or go get them. And so like that's just another one. And so I'm excited to wear that proud.
Hey, Jake.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
He married us.